major tornadoes within days. And that's beautiful, okay? And it's gonna be a major storm or something major down here in the Carolinas, man. And it's gonna shake you people up here in Charlotte, man. I can't wait, man. And when that happens, we're gonna murph it up, okay? We're gonna murph it up, all right? Because we're tired of the wickedness of Charlotte and the wickedness of the people here in the United States in the whole, okay? Get that in Isaiah 28:2, okay? So them tornadoes, that wildfire, them thunderstorms that was banging out this place over here and Rock Hill and parts of Charlotte a couple days ago, flooding, that was all punishment that the Lord brought upon this wicked ass society. All right?
Isaiah chapter 28 verse 2. Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one,
Yep.
which as a tempest of hell and a destroying storm, as a flood of a mighty water overflowing.
Yep, floods. That's the punishment of the Lord. You got Central Europe getting drowned out in floods. All right? The Lord bringing judgment over them. Okay?
It actually sounds more smooth.
So, and as a flood of a mighty water overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand.
Yup. This, you done with that?
Yeah.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 30. You can break it down. It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are all they that afflict thee, and rejoice at thy fall.
Right, let's talk about these other nations, man, that had a hand in putting the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans into slavery, man. Miserable are they, man, because they know in the back of their mind that payback is coming, man.
Yep.
Payback is coming.
There's more slaves in the world today than there was 50 years ago.
And that's true, too.
100.
That's true.
Care about that?
Yeah.
If they're Israelites.
Yeah, because you know what? A lot of them are Israelites.
Right.
Okay? You got sex trafficking. All right? Yeah, you don't want to hear about that. You got sex trafficking. Okay? A lot of these so-called prominent businessmen, doctors, teachers, lawyers here in the United States, they go down to Brazil, all right, and freak off on little kids, little boys and girls. Yeah, we know about that. And we knew about them when they was taking they abominable selves down there to Thailand too. And Haiti. Okay? Yeah, we know about that. We know about the organ trafficking, how down there in Haiti when it was that earthquake, all right, the people were talking about it going down there to help those people. They was harvesting organs and body parts to put it on the black market to make money. And they was kidnapping little boys and girls, all right, for sex trafficking. And sex trafficking is major down there in South America, Central America, the Caribbean islands, and now even here in the United States. All right, so don't come with that bullshit talking about there's more slaves around the world. Do you care about them? Yeah, if they are people. To hell if it's you other nations. Y'all was destined to be slaves anyway. All right? Fucking devil, man. And then you see how he trying to put that off? That's Esau. That shit's coming, it's gonna come back on them. Baruch 4 and 31. Miserable are they that afflict thee and rejoice at thy fall.
Right, and who rejoiced at our fall the most? The so-called white man. He had poster signs of people when they hungry, man.
Those are postcards.
Those postcards, man. He cut off the so-called Native American nutsack and made it as a tobacco poncho, man. Sack, man.
Yeah.
Fucking devil's gotta pay, man.
That's right. And you Latinos, a lot of y'all, cause y'all like fair skin or whatever, a lot of y'all try to pass for Caucasians, man. The day gonna come when them Caucasians gonna bring it to you, man. If you don't get your shit together, man. All right, cause they hate you too. All right. Hell, they hate Jake anyway if they look like the nations, cause they recognize your spirit. They like, oh man, you know, Tom, he got some swag, you know, he's kind of flavor. He's got something about him that's different. You know, even though he looks like us, he probably talk like us. But something about that guy is different. He likes women. He doesn't want to come to us with us to Brazil and freak off with little boys and girls. Yeah, that's what the vice president of our company. He's gonna give us trips to Brazil to do that. He doesn't want to come. What's wrong with this guy? You know, people are a bunch of devils, man. So miserable. And you know what? Soon, all right, Lord willing, if we even make it through June, all right, they got 4th of July coming up. That's them rejoicing at our fall. Because how did they get America? They had unjustly destroyed, all right, enslaved, all right, Native Americans, or what you call Native Americans, okay? Unjustly, all right? And I love saying that. You know why? Because these Caucasians, they get this, they know that shit in the back of their mind is eating them up. That they gonna have to pay for that. So that's why they try to be cool with you. Oh, no, he's a black guy. No, you don't look like one of those guys, you know. Because they don't want to receive the judgment. But the scriptures say, miserable are the cities, Baruch 4:32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. Break it down. Read it again. Baruch 4:32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
Right, America, man. America's suffering because they had a part. They took our land, which is the Native Americans, so-called Native American Gad and Reuben
And Issachar. So-called Mexicans.
They had a hand in that, so they're miserable.
And it said where their children have served.
And we served in America. We still serving in America. Everybody's slaves in America, man.
It says, miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall.
Yep.
You know, you get these crackers, they talk about, I feel so bad at what happened to you Native Americans. I feel so bad about you guys being on reservations and we put you there. And, those were our forefathers. They were so wicked, but we love you guys. Yeah. You're a bunch of damn devils. If you love us so much, why don't you return that which you've stolen? The scriptures say that. Return that which you've stolen. All right? Don't kill yourself to balance out that blood, you know, and admit that they're the children of God. But you ain't gonna do that because it's your pride. That's why I say miserable are you. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieving for her own desolation.
Right, because they gonna know the end is destruction and death and slavery.
Because some projects get delayed
So
like that.
that's it.
24 projects.
And they grieve because America's being desolated. Okay? Where's your so-called beloved president when he was getting re-inaugurated, right? For his second term or whatever? He made mention about all the previous storms that was ripping up the United States. And he said he was gonna battle it. Well, you know, you got all these major storms that's ripping up the United States. You still got that, you still got the Midwest getting destroyed. Hell, it was getting destroyed in the summer with that drought. Then it got destroyed with the flooding. Now it's getting ripped up with the tornadoes. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord sent some fire down that way too and burn that up. So that famine come on this wicked ass society, man. And kill all you wicked ass people, man. Let's sit on that. Go back to 2nd Ezra. Go to chapter 16 and start at verse 18. We touched on martial law. Now famine is coming too. A lot of you people don't know that the majority of your food here in the United States ain't even real food. The shit is man-made Frankenstein abominations, also known as genetically modified organisms. All right, which now they got to pass legislation or put it on and as a bill for them to pass it for law for them to label it, so that people will be able to discern. Hey, okay, this is a seedless watermelon. This is an abomination. This is a watermelon with seeds. This is what we're supposed to eat. They got to label it now. They passing some up there in Connecticut.